Hello, first graders. Welcome to our fourth weekly update. Can you guys believe it? We're already starting our fourth week of online learning. I want to give a shout out real quick to all the kiddos that joined me this week. Those kids are Aaron, Ramon, Isabella, Angie, Saul, Samantha, Yamilet, Dylan Y, Brian, Omar, Yenner, Dylan R, Kendra, Hannah, Camila, Jonathan, and Eileen. Shine your halos, guys. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Everybody else, I'm so excited for you to finally start getting connected and logging in with us daily and joining in on lessons. We've been having a lot of fun and we missed you guys. So please, if you have any questions, please reach out so that we can help you get connected as quickly as possible. Moving on to our updates for this week. Coming up this week in Miss Anaya's class on Monday, we are going to have fast track phonics practice. We're going to be introduced to 2 new letter sounds this week. You will also, on that day, we will be practicing writing sounds and words. On Tuesday in Miss Anaya's class, we will be doing shared story number 33, Slippery Steps. And what we will be doing on that day is we'll do our preview, we'll do our word play, we'll do our word presentation, and then we'll popcorn read the pages together. On Wednesday is our Star Story. We will be reading Star Story Cali Cat Ice Skater. We will go over our star words here in the back, and we will listen to the story, and we will talk about our favorite parts. On Thursday, you guys will have your Adventures in Writing lesson. We will be writing steps of how to build a snowman. And on Friday, we will review the rest of all the things that we weren't able to get to, including star and story questioning throughout the week. Miss Settlemeyer's reading class, so Miss Anaya's class, you guys, we meet at 10. Miss Settlemeyer's reading class, we meet at 10:30. For this week, Monday is Fast Track Phonics Day. We're going to be looking at the A sound. We're going to be looking again at the E sound as well. So we're going to be looking what we were reviewing last week with A. This week we're focusing on E, and we'll start with one of Alfie's stories. On Tuesday is Shared Story Day. Shared Story number 42, A Farm in, we're on 41, I apologize. Number 41, Anansi the Spider. We will do our review of all of our red words, green words, challenge words for this story. And if there's time, we'll do popcorn reading. On Wednesday is Your Star Story. We will go over our star words. We'll listen to the story. We'll talk about our favorite part and do Alfie's question quiz. And on Thursday, we'll have our shared story review. We will also have our story test on that day. And Friday is Your Adventures in Writing, and you will be writing information about yourself on that day. Other things to look forward to this week, we're going to go over our agenda really quick. So at any time, if you want to pause to write anything down, I highly recommend it so that you have your schedule kind of set out for the week. Here's our agenda. Everything is color-coded. So this is what Monday looks like today. You are watching this video for morning meeting. At 10 o'clock, we meet for Miss Anaya's reading class. And at 10:30, we meet for Miss Settlemeyer's reading class. At 11 o'clock, Settlemeyer's homeroom, we meet for GAT. And if you are in Spanish Group A, English speakers, you will be going to Spanish at 12:30 today. And math is at its usual times, Group 1 at 1 o'clock and Group 2 at 1:45. Looking into Tuesday, we do not have our morning meeting. We only do one weekly update a week. Also, we don't have GAT anymore. That's just Mondays. Instead, we're going to have recess. And Spanish will be for Group B, Spanish speakers. You have Spanish at 11:30. We will have recess at 12. Math is at 1 o'clock and 1:45. Reading class stays the same. Your reading and math classes are the same every single day, Monday through Thursday. Same links, same times. Let's take a look at Wednesday. On Wednesday, you guys will have reading at your normal time. You don't have recess with me instead, and you don't have Spanish either. Instead, on this day, you guys have art in the middle of your reading classes and your math classes. Art is at 12 o'clock to 12:20. Ms. Shervish also has her own separate links and Google Classrooms for that as well. On Thursday, you have your reading and math at your usual times. You do not have art. However, we will have recess again on that day during the same time as we did on Tuesday from 12 o'clock until 12:15. Friday, there are no live Hangout sessions, but there will be video lessons posted in your Google Classroom and on my YouTube channel. There will be assignments posted in Google Classroom as well that are a follow-up to that lesson. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, after we are done having class together, when your classes are over, it's a good idea to then go and do your homework assignments then, because those homework assignments are due that day by midnight. I'm kind of noticing a lag with the turn-in times. We're turning in things a day late. Let's make sure that we do the work that relates to our assignment on that day so it's still fresh in our brains. Another thing that I wanted to do before we go here is I wanted to share with you my screen. I was able to create a list of all Google Hangout links and compile them in a list of what time they meet and what class. So I thought it would be wise to show you this. So if you look here, you can see Anaya's reading class with me is Monday through Thursday at 10 o'clock. The link right here is down below in purple. Go ahead and pause the video at this moment if you wish to write these down. I'm going to keep reading through it for those who would like to hear that. Settlemeyer's reading class. And when I say Anaya's and Settlemeyer's, I'm not trying to confuse any parents. The kids, if you ask them who was their reading teacher when we were still in school, if they were in Miss Anaya's reading class, I am teaching that class, but it was, they meet at 10 o'clock. If they were in my reading class prior to leaving school, we meet at 10:30 Monday through Thursday. You can see here, homeroom group. It's for social emotional learning, circle time. We meet Mondays at 11. Here's the link here. Settlemeyer homeroom, recess times, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 o'clock. Here's the link for that hangout. Math group 1. Please reach out to Miss Anaya if you are not sure which math class, or Miss Alvarez, if you are not sure which math class your child attends. Group 1 meets at 1 o'clock. Group 2 meets at 2 o'clock or 1:45. Please note that all the links are different. Spanish varies by student. Now, there's one link for all Spanish classes. You just follow this link here when it is your designated Spanish time for your child. That's either on Mondays at 12:30 for English speakers, or it's Tuesdays at 11:30 for Spanish speakers. And then art is on Wednesday at noon. Here is the link for that class. I'm going to leave this here just for a second. If you want to pause it, go ahead and write these down. The reason why I'm encouraging that you guys write these down is because we're just noticing a big influx in the mornings of parents asking for links. And we feel as though it's on our fault. It's our fault on our end that we didn't clearly explain the directions, that it's the same link every time when your child has that class. And if you could just have these links ready, whether it's in your device that your child is connecting with or written down somewhere so that you can quickly access them, that would make the login process in the morning much smoother, and it would ensure that students are getting to class on time every day. One last thing I wanted to say is if you are noticing that there is a conflict in scheduling, for example, if your younger child and older child both have a class at the same time, please reach out to us and let us know. There are several class time slots and options available. We may be able to work out where we can move students around so that they're still able to attend classes. That's all for now. Can't wait to see you guys later today. Bye.